this is a big car in the garage. I genuinely, I had to check so many times while reversing this in to make sure it doesn't hit the top. Luckily it doesn't. And with this car, wow, it's gonna be interesting. The door cards are actually really easy to take off. I'll go through that shortly with you all. And then it's more about the center console, how to get the right access to all of that. I've already taken off the passenger side door cards, taken these off already, and yeah, things look good, going all right so far. Next thing that I'm trying to figure out still is the center console. Oh no! But the center console live and earth, I want to use a cigarette lighter port. Now this one to access is pretty tricky. So, let me get the light. This guy right here is pretty tricky to access, so instead of trying to get into that one, I'm gonna use the one inside here. So I'll be able to remove the center console a bit easier, I think, than getting that part of the dashboard out. Fingers crossed things go well, things go easy. There's only one way I'm gonna find out how this goes, which is to carry on working on it. So I'm gonna have you all join me along. I'm gonna try and be as informative as I can while I'm going through it. Actually, I thought it'd be good to show you all what the car looks like at the moment. Wow, without that door card on there at the moment. And here is the front, here's the rears. Let's get cracking on with stripping off the center console and then we can deal with the rest. Like, the best way to deal with this at the moment is try to remove this trim over here. Hopefully I'll catch a break. So, got the one screw down here. Once you remove that screw, shit, pop off like that. So got two clips. There's normally another clip at the back there, and you got the screw there. I'll be honest, it kind of seems like this car's mostly put together with screws and clips. So up next from here, I've got both of those clips removed. So I've got these 4 bolts. I think they're all 10 mils. I'm gonna look at removing each one of those so we can start getting rid of this entire section here. But right now I'm just gonna look at removing this entire piece here, which comes off together. So it's just held in by clips. Trim removal tool is needed. As winter starts to approach, weather's starting to get a little bit worse. Oh, the whole piece is actually starting to come off on its own. I think the dashboard area here is also held in just by clips. Oh wow. Wow. This just pops off. That was nice. So there's a couple of screws that hold on the centerpiece in the middle. I'm going to try and remove those. Let's try and do the same on this side. Go. Looks like we're getting some progress. I'm just gonna move some of this. So I've basically got access to most of the wiring now. I'm gonna try and see if I can get some access over there. I think this car would look really nice if I did put in 7 lights instead of the 6 that comes with the kit. Probably gonna look at doing that. So at the moment, everything is removed here. Just gotta take off those 2 screws. Right, before I get the light kit, yeah, this side just pops out as well like this. There we go. Wow, that is so cool. It's so easy to do. Huh. Oh, and if you are enjoying the content from you guys, please look at subscribing to the channel. Check out some of my other videos. Check out some of the other projects that I get up to. Hopefully you'll see a nice variety of stuff that I do, all basically focused on cars. But yeah, also make sure at any point if you want to, give the video a nice little like. These things always help us YouTube creators, you know, gives us something back from everything that we try to give out to you guys. So yeah, right, let's carry on with the build. So everyone, to do the door cards, it's fairly simple. You've got 2 plastic points you need to remove. One is just the door handle here. Gotta remove that clip. And if I bring this over as well, just underneath here you've got a plastic grommet or rubber grommet I should say. Move that in, and then you've got another one just here. Just get a picking tool, pop it off, nice and easy. And that's basically where your 2 screws are located for the door card. All you got to do from here is grab your screwdriver, take off number 1, take off number 2. For this card, you can literally just hold it here, give it a good yank. That's it. For the speaker, you can be careful and remove the door card without needing to remove that. And you've just got your usual points. Bring the door closer. Pop these 2 handle cables off. Last one was a fun one to take off. And that is the door card fully removed, all good to go. Now I'll be able to do the same to the rear one. It's time to actually look at installing the ambient lights. So one, I'm going to look at doing the door cards first. I feel like they're going to be the more challenging part because I've got to figure out exactly how to route the fiber. And I've learned where the live and earth is on each door. It's literally the red wire for live and brown wire for earth. Each door has it, so it's all connected to this switch here. So at the moment I've kind of figured out what I need to do with the rest of the wiring. And I thought I'll start off by actually getting this piece on here. Now I'm gonna feed this wire down underneath, undo this screw here just to see where this gets us. You would think from it being so easy to take off, it would be pretty easy to put back together, but you get your moments with it being pretty awkward. That light is on there now. This is definitely turning out to be more of a workout than I wanted it to be. So these 2 are basically fed through. I can access the lights now. The center console I need to do, and the footwells need to be put into the right places, and then I can put the centerpiece back together and then focus on the doors. Not really a good place to put this one because there's a lot of fabric material down here. Yeah, so there's not really anywhere good to put the footwells on this car, I have to say. Now I need to find the live and earth that I'm going to tap into for the center console. So just over here, the purple is live and the black is earth. That's what I'm going to be feeding all the wiring to and stuff. So wish me luck that I have good results with this. So I need to get this done quick. The other thing that I had to do on the other side, which I'm going to do on this side, is you have to tap into the black and the white. Reason being is because the red is actually for the live, for the window to go down. The white is for when the window's up. Now it does mean that the lights won't stay on when the window's pushed down, but due to time limits and restraints like that, I can't get it done. So this is the only way that I'll be able to get it done for the owner of the car, and they're all right with it. So yeah, just gotta keep going. Just gotta keep going. Oh, damn it! Try this now. So I've got the door card all wired up on the main connector just down here. Connected to the middle red and the black wire. That's the live and earth for this door. And the good thing is when you put the window up and down on this door, it doesn't turn off. The other doors do, unfortunately. I just don't have the time to invest into it, and I know the owner of the car needs to start heading back soon. So that's where that's at right now. Put all this back together and then we're done. We are done. So it's time to show you all the results very soon. So here we are, everyone. The car is finally finished and done. I am so happy to say that. It's been challenging. It's been easy in some ways, but difficult in others. I think the door cards was actually the hardest points to kind of get everything in the right places and stuff. These things take time, and that's the one thing that I would like to remind everyone. It's not quick. It's not as quick as YouTube makes it out to be. I try to show some of the struggles and stuff like that. These things take time, especially with every new car that I'm working on and stuff. It's always a little bit harder to learn, but let me show you all what the car looks like right now, because I'm quite impressed with it. So you can kind of see the silver outlining trim. I think it's more prominent on the doors than it is on the dash. So let's have a look at the rear doors as well. You can see it there. but it matches quite well with the silver trim that goes around silver slash chromish bits. The silver bits that go around there, and you got the silver on the center console. Now I'm gonna turn the car on and also turn the lights off. So you're gonna hear the chime happening right now, but this is what it looks like at the back. This is the way it kind of seemed the best way to do this, the lighting, by making it look seamless and stuff. But I still think it looks really good though. I think this will look a lot nicer at night. You know, here is another look from the other side. Turn the other light off as well, so it does look better. Oh wow.
Wow.
Pink looks cool. Kinda like that. That and the blue, they're my favorite colors. Right everyone, that's me done for today, and yeah, I really hope you all did enjoy this video and did find it helpful. If it's inspired you to work on your Mitsubishi or any one of your other cars, then please make sure to give the video a like and also consider subscribing to the channel. And if you do, hit that bell notification, because I'm always delivering some good car content. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, and if you do want to look at getting an install done on your car, please get in touch with me. I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Bye.